What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null. I'm here with my friend CPQ.
Hi!
And this is more Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes.
We are in Halloween Town.
Every time we start, I'm like, shit, is my mask upside down? And I check it every single time, and I know it's not. One day it's gonna be upside down.
No, it'll never be. It won't be upside down until you don't check it.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm using the Keyblade. That makes all of my lightning attacks stronger.
Sorry we're starting so late, guys. I work till 6.
Well, normally, yeah, because normally we wouldn't even be having a Kingdom Hearts stream on a Wednesday.
But we don't have class today.
Yeah, as I say, you don't have class, so you don't have to rush from work to a class that you hate.
Yeah.
Instead, you get to watch me play Kingdom Hearts.
I don't even get to go to work usually on Wednesdays. We just didn't have class at all today, so.
Oh, so you actually got,
Yeah.
You got to go to work today.
Yeah, I worked from 9 to 6 today.
Well, I got to see somebody that I haven't seen at work in a very long time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the cool guy you always talk about?
Cool may not be the best word to use
Fun.
for him, but
It's
the
fun
guy that has taught me how to be a young kid again.
Ah, the fun kid, yes.
Yes, the little kid who consistently talks. I call him a little kid. He started college this year, but
That's still baby.
But he's young enough that he's the guy that's teaching me like hip words, like taking L's and dubs.
Hello, fellow teenagers.
Literally a hello fellow kids kind of thing, where I'm just sitting here like being hey, look, we get to go to the Curly Hill.
Yay.
And look, it's Oogie. But I saw him at work today.
Like a million bugs.
I really owe you one for this, Maleficent.
Indeed you do, Oogie. Do you remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy?
Do I remember them? Ah, you're too much. I'll never forget what they did to me. What was it they did to me?
Squashed you like a bug.
That sounds bad.
Jack helped.
Even worse.
They creamed you.
That's right. That's right. That's one thing I won't be forgetting anytime soon. It's
Apparently
the last thing I
not.
remember. And it's the only thing I'll remember until I teach those clowns not to mess with Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Are we gonna get a song?
Yes,
I don't know.
that's right. That's the spirit. And I have the perfect plan already in mind.
I'm sure you do.
Doesn't she always?
Usually,
Maleficent is one of the most clever Disney villains,
right up
which
until
is why she's the leader here.
I was say right up until the very last moment, in which case her end result is just dragon.
Bad you are.
I mean, don't you think that's kind of a smart thing to do? Turn into a dragon?
I mean, she's one of the only like mastermind villains who actually takes the time to also be like fighting.
Yeah.
Occupied.
I just feel like she does it too late.
Yeah.
Because if she did it from the very beginning of the game, she would be stronger than us.
Yeah.
But she waits and gives all of these people like a million other opportunities instead of actually fighting herself.
I think she enjoys plotting, though, is the thing.
I guess.
Stop them! Tie him down! Get him!
That's definitely a bad guy.
Looks like it.
I think that might be painfully obvious. Trying to eat what he ate one of the kids.
Oh.
Thunder!
Where the hell did it eat her?
It's like right as I go to use an ether, I get hit.
That's how it works.
What's going on? I can't hit it anymore. Inside combo. Oh, I went inside of it and attacked it from the inside, I guess.
Oh.
Hold on, why can't I hit it right now? Barrel? Oh, depending on which kid it eats, it gains different powers.
Oh.
That's kind of horrifying.
Maybe it's not eating them. They're taking turns inside the cockpit.
Oh, I guess that might
makes
make more sense.
sense.
Because Shock is, or yeah, Locke I think is the girl, right?
Yes. We'll figure
Master
it out.
form.
We'll figure it out when it says the name, depending on which one it eats. Because it yelled barrel as it ate barrel.
I can also just beat the shit out of it with Master form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to do the inside combo. Oh well. I got to combo the shit out of him. I'm fine with that. Up. Yeah, look at that combo. I love it so much. Especially because whenever I run out of MP, I gain drive faster. So I can actually like level up my drive a hell of a lot faster whenever my MP gauge is gone. I hate this attack. I hate this attack so much. It's the worst attack.
Okay, Devil is Locke. She's Shock.
Okay. That was gonna bother you, wasn't it?
Yes.
not knowing which one I was talking about.
Yes. I think taking turns inside the cockpit is a lot less scary than it eats the child.
It eats the children. Eats the family.
Yay.
Flash step. Donald got hyper healing, and then a couple of other things happened.
People got stuff.
People got things, yeah. Stuff happened.
Everybody got something
Yeah,
special.
something like that. Ah ha ha. That was fun. Let's go see if Mr. Oogie is ready. Oogie?
Uh-oh.
Isn't he the one who tried to take over Halloween Town before? That's him. Fellows, I hope you're ready for trouble. Don't we have enough trouble already? Sometimes my Goofy is there, sometimes it's not. I'll never quite be able to get it right.
Well, it's a good thing
Hello,
you're not.
Red Hood Master. Welcome out to the stream. We are just enjoying...
Confound it, now I've lost my way.
Oh, no. Santa.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Just turn around.
Do not be in Halloween Town.
Just-
This is a
just
bad...
180. Just 180 is all you gotta do.
So wait, does every world have doors to all of the other worlds, or is Halloween Town special in the fact that it has one to every other world?
I think if you walk for long enough,
Every world has one.
every
It's just-
world connects.
It just so happens that every door to every door in Halloween Town is right next to each other for all of the other,
It's very important that you
things.
go back to Christmas Town. I'm
Well,
afraid
you see, the
something
thing is,
terrible going to
Jack
happen if
walked
you don't.
From sunset to sunrise to get to
this.
those. So it's miles away. I feel like it's a middle point in the middle of nowhere, and each door just drops you off at the
That's
front
just
gate.
it. Just go home and lock the door. And if Jack knocks,
Hey, Chijito, welcome out to the stream.
That's just my
People are
theory,
showing
though.
up.
The large one in red.
All I gotta do is kidnap him?
That's right. Lock him up at
Not sure if they got the right Oogie
then
voice.
begin destroying Christmas Town. That's sure to make Sora and the other
Why are
things
Santa's cheeks
come
always red?
running.
Because he drinks a shit ton of rum. Spiced rum.
Yes.
Apple rum.
Eggnog.
And in the meantime,
Yes, eggnog
I'll
is a
turn
better-
Santa
is a better thing.
Claus into Santa Heartless.
Who's laughing up on that hill? Yeah, yeah. At first I thought this was going to be a joke about it, but then actually...
Good job.
There we go. I still have my Valor mask on. What's wrong, Sally? Jack, Oogie's kidnapped Santa Claus. Oh no. He's headed for Christmas Town. Come on, Jack. Let's hurry. But see, since I still was using my drive form at the end of that last fight, and while I'm on Curly Hill, or while I'm next to Curly Hill, they kind of are just out here right now.
And it refilled your whole thing.
It instantly refilled my entire drive bar.
Very nice.
They're like if you can end fights, like certain fights that send you out into cutscenes like that with your drive bar, like while still actively using your drive form, it will take you back out and give you full drive form again.
Very nice.
Which also works for summons, because the summons use the drive bar as well.
Very nice. Huh?
Hmm?
But it looked like a treasure chest in there.
Oh.
Oh well.
Onward with the story, as I always say.
Can we go through any of the other doors?
No. We only have access to Halloween Town.
And Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas Town and Halloween Town. Is it just me, or does Oogie's walking just look like he has a dirty diaper?
It does.
Like a filled dirty diaper?
Mm-hmm. He's shaped like it, so.
Something's
Yeah.
not quite right. I know what it is. We just need a little more of that boogie flair.
Didn't you just paint skulls on it? Is that not
That's
enough?
all he did.
Jolly old
Is that
friend
not
is
enough?
Looking forward to becoming a
No, he needs more.
Oh, clumsy oaf.
Are you still here? Why don't you oogie on back where you came from? You're cramping my style.
Have you already forgotten who brought you back, you insolent bag of bugs?
Sorry, can't remember a thing.
Very well, you ingrate. You'll rue the day you spurned my help.
This time it's not her fault that he loses then. Because she wanted to stay and he told her to leave. So when we inevitably win here, it will have been Oogie's fault, not that she left him behind, but that she wanted to help, but Oogie told her to leave. I guess she's not that, like, stupid, I guess. I consider most villains dumb to a certain degree on the pure basis that, like, any scheming character like that tends to feel overly stupid, in the sense that if you were scheming that strong and you seem to be this all-powerful person, why don't you just nip a problem in the butt? Like, if something doesn't work twice, let alone like once, if something doesn't happen twice and you realize that this is a problem, rather than assigning somebody more to the problem, like who you think might be able to handle it, who's a little bit stronger than the last person, why not just handle the problem yourself? Nip it in the butt, and then you can get back to whatever you were doing.
I think she enjoys what she's doing, though.
I know, but we're gonna kill her because she doesn't bother to stop us while we're still weak.
Yeah.
If she was truly smart, she would understand that and try to stop us now.
Whoa. Get on it.
You can, however, if I can get the thing spinning normally again, when I spin it, it like draws enemies into it and it hurts them.
That's awesome. Look at your little Halloween Town Christmas hat.
Yeah,
So cute.
because Goofy also changes. He's like a reindeer.
It's so cute. Spooky reindeer. Like how the Jack-in-the-Box literally just stabbed whoever that was.
Yeah, like straight up ruthlessly stabbing somebody. Not even a joke about it. That was just somebody getting stabbed.
Okay.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
I thought about my my video project I did for you, or on you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, why didn't you get screenshots from the game? And I'm like, the rules are no violence. I didn't think that was allowed. So, I mean, I would have. I thought about it, but I was like, no, violence isn't allowed. They'll probably say something about it and count me off. Yeah, but like when he said that, I was like, I bet I would have gotten a better grade
If you'd actually seen gameplay.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's dumb that following the rules, like, got you a lesser score.
I don't feel like I got a lesser score because of it. I just feel like I would have gotten a better score if I had.
Still, that
I
would
was
have
like-
also been breaking the rules. It would have been a 50-50, I bet.
I was like, I don't want to put a cutscene in there.
Yeah, you want to put like actual gameplay in a
Yeah.
situation. What game were we playing at that point? Was it Dead
Kingdom Hearts
Space? Oh,
1.
it was the first Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Of course.
I mean, why not?
Where the hell did she go? He grabbed her. Where the? Did he eat her?
I don't know.
Jack, same goes for your little sidekicks.
I still love that Donald is a I guess he just like
Threw her.
I guess.
Sandy Claus? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did we miss something?
He's
And
pretending.
why is this roly-poly
Oh,
red
I see.
guy here?
He
Time to go, Grandpa.
keeps.
Oh, he keeps
Forgetting.
forgetting. Is that an actual like characteristic of Oogie that he doesn't have a very good memory?
Oh.
Kick.
Mr. Santa Claus.
That's another thing is like Oogie being made out of bugs makes sense that because bugs could technically keep moving, but isn't Sally just filled with leaves?
Sally has a brain. She was given an actual brain because she was a creation.
But she's still full of leaves.
Yeah. But she's made with other human body parts.
Oh, that's not good.
Never good.
When something turns blue, you go through the blue.
Huh.
I bet that's what's going on is whichever one you go through that has the blue, that's what you go through when you make it to the end of the walkway. Use the presents to drop Oogie Boogie off the lift. Ow.
Ooh.
How many times do I have to do this?
I think you're breaking the
Oh,
glass.
there we go. Motherfucker. You made yourself invincible right as I did that. That's bullshit.
Ah.
What? So there was literally no point in me activating my my form.
Apparently.
I'm gonna let that one go. There was no point in trying to go after that because I was just gonna spike myself if I tried. Oh,
Keep wanting to
he
lean
moved.
forward.
Oogie moved.
I keep wanting to lean forward because I don't like. Oh shit.
Here we are. Trying to lean forward for what?
Because like the spike's behind you. I'm just
Oh.
like,
Ow. Oh no, I'm out of magic. Come on, beat him up. Oh, and now he's invincible again. So he has a damage threshold that he can hit. Aha! Jumping works.
Ooh.
Move to center. That's where I need to be. Thank you very much, game.
You just try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
Oh, crap.
Oh wow, that was a present that I was hitting, and it turned into one of those. Ow. I need to get over to the other... Game? Give me a second. Stop fucking stun locking me through shit so I can actually make my way over to where I'm trying to be. Come on. Move to center. There we go.
You just try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll squash you. That's right, away you go.
Okay, Oogie, you're down again. Oh, is this gonna be death? Yes, it is.
Yay.
Okay, there we go. Boss fight done. You're leaking bugs, Oogie.
Oh no.
What I'll never understand is what makes the pile of bugs sentient.
I don't know. Dark magic.
I guess, because like as soon as they escape, they're just individual bugs again, but they have no want or drive to reform into Boogie.
Well,
Or
I
into
mean,
Oogie.
what makes our organs
Christmas
sentient?
is
Once they
safe
get cut
again.
out of our body, they're not going to try to come back.
Yes, but they're not alive.
That's fair.
They don't have sentience
That's fair.
or any ability to exist outside of our bodies.
Yeah.
Oogie's bugs do. So is there a king bug controlling them all inside the head?
Stick to Halloween and spooky stuff.
Boop stuff.
No, his
Here, it's done.
Santa Claus costume.
Why, I love it. Thank you, Sally.
Jack, do you really have to do this?
But I make a splendid Sandy Claus.
Listen here, Jack Skellington. You saved me in Christmas as well, and for that I'm very grateful. But please promise you won't cause any more trouble. And about that suit, don't even think about taking over for me again.
I just thought you could use a little help this year, Mr. Claus. You must be exhausted
Let him
from all the
come.
preparations.
Let him
I wouldn't mind a
go.
second chance to get this Christmas thing right.
That's right, this is technically like the followed
Yes,
story
Santa
to
Claus
Nightmare
can
Before
be
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something, Jack. Seeing the happy faces of little children when they discover the presents I've brought them makes it all worthwhile. Year after year after year.
Let him join.
And you,
Let
Jack,
him join.
You love to make them gasp and see them shiver with fright. What if someone tried to take all of that away from you?
Oh.
We both have very important jobs to do, Jack. Mine is to take care of Christmas, and yours is to take care of Halloween. So
Very true.
each
He
have
can
to
still
do
ride
their
with
very
you in the
best
sled.
we can.
I keep adjusting in my seat because I'm trying to find a comfortable position.
Mr. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Nightmares. And even though you're fascinated with Christmas, Jack, Halloween is your true specialty. Don't you see? Children rely on both of us to do our jobs. Halloween needs your attention, and I know Christmas needs mine. Urgently.
You're right. I am the master of terror. And if Halloween has become too routine, all I have to do is think of something new that'll really make them scream.
Thank you.
Jack! Oh, Jack!
Oh boy, here comes the mayor.
I've been looking for you everywhere. We must go over the plans for next Halloween. I can't do a thing without your approval.
This is horrid.
So true.
Just the mouth.
Yeah, how the mouth does not match up at all.
Luck, Jack Skellington.
I mean, remember, these games were in Japanese before.
I know, but everyone else's mouth is good enough. It's
Well,
just they have to
there
make
he
him
goes.
smile in between each word.
Yes, and I've got lots of names to check and preparations to finish.
The suit is the key?
This is no time for joking.
What's this?
Or the lock, I
That's
guess.
a bit too festive for our Halloween needs.
We're just gonna shoot.
We're just gonna shoot Jack.
We're just gonna shoot Jack.
Whoa, Sora, what are you doing there? We shoot him and his body just starts flying apart. Whoa!
Well, no more Halloween.
Turns out he's actually much more terrifying as a separated body. That's right, we don't actually technically shoot the object. There's a hole that opens up above the object. And we lock the gate. Or
We
open
lock
the
the
gate.
atmosphere.
I can't remember, are we locking or opening these gates? I still don't remember, because I know in the first game we were locking them.
You know, I don't know.
But I can't remember if we're locking or
We better
opening
get
them.
going.
Before you do, Sora,
We're
I
using the
believe
key.
there's a friend of yours who, if I recall correctly, was the one who told you there's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Riku.
Oh, yeah. He did say that.
Be
When
sure
did he
to
say
give
that?
him my very
I mean,
best
I'm sure when they were kids.
Probably.
Sora and Riku have known each other since they were like little
Do you know where I
kids.
can
Yeah.
find Riku?
No, but don't give up.
You're gonna give him his coal if you don't know where he
believe
is.
in Riku, you will find him, just as you found me.
Because you know he's getting coal.
Also, have you been paying attention to the fact that Sora has weird little triangle elbows during this sequence?
No.
His arms aren't just perfect tubes. There's like a little triangle on the end.
Oh.
Emits a power that So we got the magnet element. Awesome. That draws in the enemies used from the magnet command.
Nice.
So now we can use magnet, which is a really, really strong magic in the game. Magnet, reflect, and lightning are like the three things that well, if I'm using magnet, I should probably also use fire, because that would make fire useful again.
Yeah.
A new episode up in Atlantica.
Hell yeah, let's go to Atlantica.
Should we really do Atlantica?
I guess not.
There's also new shit still going on in Hollow Bastion, but
Looks like there's new shit going on in a lot of places.
no, the sparkles are not necessarily the
Oh,
thing,
it's
but
the
it's
circle
the
sparkle.
spinny circle. Yeah. But yeah, this has a new thing going on.
Please.
We'll do Atlantica. We get shit for doing this anyway. It's not hard, and we do technically get shit for finishing the Atlantica stuff. I just think it's sad that this is.
Music.
I just think it's sad that this is what Atlantica turned into,
I'm sorry.
in
friend.
comparison to what it was. Though I will say they got the controls right this time around. The right stick being able to control the camera, and then also making you swim up and down, and the left stick is just horizontal control. Like, that is a much better way of doing it than putting like circle and square being the things.
Yeah.
Swim this way.
Still the same song.
Wait.
Nope.
Was it?
No, it's not. That one, the one we had was like come and play. Nope. It was come and play, swim this way. I think it might be this song again.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll find out, yeah.
I think this area might be to redo old songs.
Huh.
If it is, well then I think we just need to talk to one of the characters.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the song we did last time.
Can you not quit it?
Yeah, I can quit it. Yeah, we don't need to do it again. Let's find the actual new thing
So
going
talk
on.
to Sebastian.
I bet I'm either talking to Sebastian. Ooh, hold on, what? Oh, I thought that was a treasure chest.
I thought it was too.
What's this? You can move the statue. Oh, that's right. We got the magnet. That's right. That's right. We got the magnet magic, and so now we can move the statue. I forgot we're like we come back here anytime that this is not where I need to be, but I will come here to grab these puzzle pieces regardless. You've got that song stuck in your head now, even though you only listened to like a half a second of it. Where do I go now then?
I don't remember.
How do we get back to the How do we get to the statue? Where's the statue again? This is gonna cause me more problems.
Can't go up higher than that.
I don't remember where, because we can go to Triton's throne, but was it past Triton's throne?
Let's find out.
No, there's nowhere else other than this area. I guess maybe we can talk to Ariel?
Might as well try talking to everybody.
Yeah, might as well. Ready to move the statue?
Oh.
Let's move it.
Okay.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to
Move
it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's I like to move it, you like to move it, we like to.
Move it.
Move it.
That was a good movie. It was
Madagascar.
A shitty movie, but it's a good movie.
Madagascar was alright.
Ariel!
The minions of the Madagascar world was definitely the penguins.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like you to come with us, Ariel.
We got something to show you.
But they have personalities.
Yeah, that was the thing, is like they actually deserve to have that Nickelodeon TV show they had.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's funny, they
Julian
gained...
also got his own show.
Who?
Julian, the what's his face? The Move It guy?
Oh,
the
he
King
did?
Lemur? Yeah, he got his own show too.
I thought he was just involved in the penguins
He was
and stuff.
involved in the penguin stuff, but then they were like, we can make more money with a Julian show. So they made a Julian show.
That seems kind of that seems kind of that seems like a bad decision on anybody's part.
Yeah, the penguin show got canceled, so they made a Julian show.
That seems like a bad idea. Score 5 or more excellence in a row. This time a triangle gauge will appear. Press triangle in tune with a song and gauge. Time it correctly, a good or bad will end the combo. So I have to get 5 excellence in a row.
Alright.
Ready for more singing?
Uh-huh.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, she's got everything.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes. Gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal.
I got a good whatever. I got 10 in a row, so I'm good. Like I don't actually need to keep the combo going.
Wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they steal the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Did they get Jody to do Ariel?
I don't remember.
Want to find out.
We're gonna get copyright claimed so hard on this episode.
Why?
Because she just sang fucking part of your world.
Yeah, but it was cut, so.
It just needs 10 seconds of uninterrupted audio from any point in the song to be caught in an algorithm.
But the X's.
Huh?
But the sound effects from the X's.
That wouldn't have mattered.
Oh.
None of that would have mattered. If we had talked over the whole thing, it might not even have caught it, but like, it definitely would have. It definitely would have caught it. You're late, Sebastian. Is something wrong? No, nothing, Your Majesty. That's good.
Yep, they got Jody.
So tell me, how is the song for the musical coming? It is finished, Your Majesty. And it celebrates all the wonderful things found here in the ocean. It will be my finest work. Will it get Ariel's mind off the human world? Not a chance. I mean, maybe not a chance? Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I must rehearse. You understand.
BT Dubs, I don't think we're gonna get copywritten because the song was resung specifically for the game. That's why I asked if they got Jody, because it was. I've heard that song so many times. I can tell that they
this was a re-sing of it.
It was a re-sing of it.
This is terrible. We've got to do something.
If we get copywritten, I'm sorry.
I mean, we got copywritten through all of Mario Odyssey.
Aww.
Like, it doesn't really matter. All that does is like I don't put ads on my own videos. I never have, or at least not in a very long time have I ever put ads on my videos. So if I ever have ads on my videos, it's because somebody has copyright claimed my video, in which case the ads that people are watching on those videos are going to the company that copyright claimed my video.
Okay.
No way, not a chance. Sorry, we're doing a thing. What? Why not? Hey, it's Sebastian. This will never work. What's up? I've composed a perfect song for the musical, but I think it's gonna be too complicated for you. Aw, come on, how hard can it be? It uses the square button too. Uh-oh. I don't know, probably. I'm sure by the end of all of this, we end up learning to use the triangle, X, square, and circle buttons.
Let's find out.
To participate in the musical, you need the drive gauge to be 5 or more.
Is our drive gauge not 5?
Our drive gauge is 5.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's gonna let us go right back
Atlantic, huh? Atlantic, huh?
We might as well do everything we can in Atlantica now.
Have you ever seen Enchanted? I think I've shown it to you before.
I'm trying to think if I've seen
Has
it or
Amy
not.
Adams in it. She's the main character. And it starts out animated, and then they go to the real world.
I think I've heard of this movie, and I know what it is. I've never actually watched it myself, though.
It's really
That's
good.
the one where she, like, pops out of the sewer, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no,
I
I've
have it
heard
on
of that.
DVD. We should watch it.
I've just never seen it.
Jodie Benson's in that movie. She has a bit role. And Idina Menzel's in that movie. I've told you this before, but that was the first role she had gotten since she became famous that she never sang a single song. She never sang a single note in that movie. And she was asked for her acting. So she loved that role. Technically, it was a bit part, but she was hired for her acting, not for her singing.
Yeah. So the thing is, I have to hit square whenever Ariel shows up in the thing, but not when Sebastian shows up in the thing.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake.
You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
I didn't even see those two.
World around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea.
I can't believe Sora sang one of the lines.
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Doesn't have a terrible singing voice.
My son.
I love that we're trying to raise her. When we raise her mood, she's getting closer and closer to the human world.
Since life is sweet here, we got the beat here naturally.
Even the sturgeon and the ray,
They get the urge and start to play.
There you go, girl.
You got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea.
I miss those. I'm like gun shy because some of them have been transforming from Sebastian to Ariel, And I'm like, are they gonna go from Ariel to Sebastian, like, right as I get to the end and just fuck me over? I guess it's like, yeah, they would have had to have redone all of these because since they've got Sora singing along with them.
Yay.
Clear. Are you happy that we're doing this?
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Ariel?
Oh, I think it's a great song, Sebastian. It's just, it's not what I want to sing. I want to sing about how our two worlds can live in harmony, land and sea together.
The Sea King would make chowder out of me if you sang a song like that.
If you won't listen, then I'm not going to sing at all.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Ariel!
Do you know the First Little Mermaid story?
Hmm?
Do you know the story from the prequel?
No.
It pisses me off every time she does shit like this.
But with a human!
Ariel's in love with a human?
Oh, me and my big mouth!
No.
Why would you take that out on Sebastian? He
He's
did
supposed to protect
nothing
her.
wrong.
He's supposed to protect her.
You can't stop her, though.
That's fair.
Oh. Oh. You sound like two horses.
What?
I showed you that video. That was 7 vaginas.
Oh my god, yes.
You sound like two horses walking. I like talking to you. And that is why Flareon is the only fully evolved fire type to never learn Solar Beam.
Oh god, he's just so fuckable.
Is it? Well, I can't not fuck him.
That's it.
I think that might be why that's an even better line. Is just, well, I can't not fuck him after that. Well, hey, I need to go back to my castle for a minute. Grimsby, you like this girl, don't you? But Grimsby, she wants your hot Prince Bod. But Grimsby, 8 legs, 7 vaginas.
Maybe
more. Thanks, Grimsby. Imagine. For those who don't know what we're talking about, please go just type into... Go to YouTube and just type in 7 vaginas.
Don't.
Or also you could just type in Ariel needs legs.
Don't.
It's 8 legs, right? 8? Yeah. I think 8. Yeah, 8. Ursula, I don't think this is... Alright. Well, you don't have a voice, so... our business is done, so... leave. I need Magnera magic to retrieve the magical pendant.
We have that.
No, we have Magnet. Magnera is the evolved form of Magnet. We don't get to continue it more today. We can play Disney sing-alongs later.
Okay.
Proceeding through the Sunlight Storm, however, will bring us to the Pride Lands. Otherwise known as, what did I call it? Animal Fun Time?
I think so. Is that the name of this episode? Animal Fun Time?
Today's episode is called, I think I called it, What's This? What's This? There's Heartless everywhere. Mm-hmm. Because we started it in,
You're so cute with your little names.
And then we're going to be using Vanguard Beta. We haven't actually used Vanguard Alpha much, but that's because Vanguard Alpha's gun sucks.
Oh.
It technically has higher defense, but its gun is not as good as Vanguard Beta's. We haven't used any of the Doomlets either.
Doomlets.
I have Doom 1 and Doom 2.
You should be Doom Jr. I'm telling you.
But there's 2 different ships.
Yeah, I guess.
They can't both be called Doom Jr.
Doom Jr. and Mini Doom. Babs Doom.
Well, regardless, I use 2 Vanguard betas because they're actually the strongest minis I've made so far. Though the mini limit did increase, so I should make some more minis at some point. Or teeny ships. I should make some bigger teeny ships at some point.
The teeny's eventually going to be half the size of the regular Doom ship.
I mean, they're limited on space, but they can have a higher, like, point total. I think my teeny ship limit went up to like 200 recently from 100. Ooh, this is kind of a cool level so far. The levels usually somewhat tie into the world that you're visiting. I can't remember correctly, but I'm not entirely sure you even have to do the Pride Lands. I think it might just be like an added-on area. Or at least I'm not sure if I ever remember them doing much in the Pride Lands. Like, I don't think it took them long to do the Pride Lands in the speed run of this game. Yeah, these actually get really hard at a certain point. The gummy ships, like,
yeah.
getting into like the later gummy ship missions, it can actually get pretty intense. Like gummy ship missions, like when I say gummy mission, I don't mean like the ones to get to the worlds. Those are all kind of simple to a certain degree. They are all to a certain degree pretty simple to do, but they can be annoying and they can be difficult. But the really tough ones are the bonus missions that you can do. You can choose to do these bonus missions, and they're really difficult. But these are really not that hard.
Well, that's good.
Like, I've never failed to get to a world before by, you know, failing the gummy ship mission. Like, generally speaking, the get to the world gummy ship missions are not hard. Ooh, a Blizzaga. That's new. I've had Blizzard and I've had Blizzaras, but I haven't had a Blizzaga yet. It may be time to upgrade one of our ships. Well, I'm gonna wait until the gummy ship limit increases because I really want to start using the Regalia, but the Regalia kind of sucks right now because it doesn't have a very high damage output at all. Like, it just has really, really, really strong shields. But it kind of sucks when it comes to damage output. Might make sense to use the Regalia alongside some really strong minis at some point, and then use the Regalia for, like, heavy defense, and then have the minis deal good damage. Oh shit, we're surrounded. Oh shit, what is that? What just caused that to happen?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I think it was this thing, like, killed the other thing, maybe, I don't know. Like, I think half of what we're fighting are Heartless, and the other half are nobodies. And I don't think that that either force gets along with each other. Fucking hell. I'm taking so much damage right now. Oh, I might actually lose this. Nope, there we go. We won it.
Yay. Whew. That was stressful a little bit there.
Yep. Yeah, that's the only problem with the Striker, is that I put so much guns on it that it has not a whole lot of armor.
You just gotta hope to not get hit.
Pretty much. The Highwind level 8 blueprint obtained. The Falcon level 8 blueprint obtained. The Ultima Gummy. Oh shit, what is the Ultima Gummy?
Sounds good.
I mean, Ultima tends to be.
Yeah.
Ultima is usually like the last magical skill you get in the game, and it has like limit break on it.
Why would we mute it? Use you. I just read that.
We would mute it so that we wouldn't get copywritten.
I guess. That's a good
If I was actually worried about copyright claims and that kind of stuff, I would do that. But I'm just flying around. Because I'm trying to see, like, what else is there to do?
You said Hollow Bastion had more story.
Hollow Bastion has more to do, but we're not doing it right now because I think I need to get something before I can go back there or something. So yeah, let's just go ahead and head into the Pride Lands.
Yeah.
So are you ready for this?
Yes.
Because, we've seen a couple of transformations that Sora's gone through, right?
Oh, shit!
Well, I don't think you're ready for the transformation Sora's going to go through in this one.
I'm not.
Because how else are you supposed to interact with a world full of nothing but actual animals? There's a simple answer to that. And I've hyped this up to the point where I shouldn't have had it hyped up to this point. I should have waited a couple more seconds here. Oh, we're starting with this scene, are we? Oh joy,
no.
Everyone's favorite.
Too soon. Too soon. Too soon.
We're just gonna start right here with the fucking wildebeest stampede,
Too
okay?
Soon. Too soon.
I guess we get to start this game with, you know, some patricide. I guess it's not patricide, it's just... Dead. It is technically regicide, though. Because Scar's the reason that he dies.
Yeah.
That's not... And that's sibling side. I don't know what the actual word for that is, but, fratricide? Yeah, fratricide, that's what it is. Because frat is like brotherhood. Or... Because that's what a fraternity is yeah. Frat is brotherhood. Sorority is sisterhood. So it's fratricide. Dad dead.
Dad dead.
The beginning of every good story. Dad dead. Which is why I'll never have a good story. It was all a dream. A nightmare. From a long time ago. You know, just to catch you up on where we are. Yep, starting with dim feels.
Dim feels too.
I'm just waiting for it to cut to us.
I'm not ready. Remember who.
Simba, remember who you are. Can you do that one line from The Lion King in that voice? No, I'm not gonna do it. I won't break into your house.
I'll quit watching you sleep.
I'll quit watching you sleep.
For a week.
Simba, remember who you are.
My fucking god.
And there it is. There's the reveal.
Oh my fucking god.
Alrighty, Ed.
Heartless? Oh, I don't know.
Hyenas.
Well, I get the feeling they might live here.
Don't mind us. Just passing through. We won't be any trouble.
Yeah, that's right. Don't be silly. We love you to stick around for lunch. We didn't bring.
Did you know they're changing Ed and
That's not gonna be a problem.
they're changing a couple of the characters' names.
Yeah.
Bonsai and Shinzi, or Bonsai and Ed, they're changing their names to something because Bonsai and Ed are not like traditionally African names.
Yeah.
For the live action remake thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's not live action, but like the remake they're making.
Yeah.
Going somewhere?
We don't know how to work with 4 legs.
Man, that Scar's got the worst timing.
Just let him roar.
We better go see what he wants. Sounds like he's grumpy enough already.
I never remember Bonsai's name.
Fine.
The only reason I remembered it right now is because they're changing it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about, but I'm glad it's over.
How we gonna fight?
We carry it in our mouth.
Oh.
We carry the Keyblade in our mouth.
Oh.
Are you ready for like what
Nope.
like legitimately my favorite level from this game
I'm
from
not
the first time
ready.
that I played it?
I'm not ready.
I remember it being criminally short cuz yeah, this happens.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get the treasure chest. What are these in the shape of? Just pots?
They're like they're like wicker.
Gourds. They're
yeah,
gourds.
they're like wicker things or yeah, gourds. Dark gem. Let's save really quick because we haven't saved in a
Good
bit.
plan. We've already been doing this for an hour.
And now Goofy is a turtle in 2 worlds. Yes, Goofy is a turtle in 2 worlds now. Because remember, he was a turtle in the what's it called world?
Ariel.
Yeah.
Atlantica.
In Atlantica, yep. So in Atlantica and the Pride Lands, he is a turtle in both.
I was wondering what they were going to change to, or if they were going to change at all.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nala. Oh, those are Heartless.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Heartless?
How do you not know what a Heartless and what is a Heartless at this point? Like, when you see the hyenas are just animals. The Heartless have these weird chains and spikes all over them and shit. I could maybe understand not knowing what the difference between a Heartless and a nightmare denizen of Halloween Town is. But this is different.
I mean, you gotta think about it. He's super tiny. That makes the fucking hyenas like 3 times his size.
But they're
so your
still...
first thought is, oh shit, that's gotta be a Heartless, right?
But they're animal shaped though. Like they are. I'm rodeoing this guy now.
Very cool.
Grand Cross. That's a way to end a fight, I guess.
It is, yeah.
But still, I'm going to go off of. There's no way that you wouldn't know that animals were not, you know, animals were animals and Heartless are Heartless. There was no way that you wouldn't know that by this point.
Is that what they're called? I'm not sure if there are any others. I don't usually hunt outside the Pride Lands.
Pride Lands?
Hey, do you know if a guy named Riku is there? Or some bad guys in black hoods? Or maybe this really big bully named Pete?
Nothing like that here.
Oh well, we might as well go take a look anyway.
Wait, the Pride Lands are dangerous. Scar and the hyenas have made things unbearable for everyone. There's no food left. They've driven off the prey. We're about to starve.
We can handle a little danger. You just saw us beat those Heartless, didn't you?
I guess you're right.
Do we get to kick Scar's ass? I can't remember.
I hope so.
Maybe you can help us.
You mean take on this Scar guy and all those hyenas?
Scar?
He took over when our last king, Mufasa, died.
So you're saying
Our
this
last
guy's
king,
your
Mufasa, died.
You want us to take down your king?
I'm not the only one that thought that sounded
Yeah,
very robotic,
that was very
right?
strange.
We can't just go around knocking kings off their thrones.
Yes, we can.
Then again, if they see that I'm stronger than their king, maybe they'll ask me to be their next king.
Sora.
Sora?
You're a
I'd have
baby.
to refuse, of course.
I just want that
Still,
honor.
I'd like to see the Pride Lands, so you guys don't mind lending them a paw, do you?
Why are we...
What?
Why are we going back and forth and not just talking like...
I don't
She's
know.
gonna go on ahead and tell the other lionesses. We're supposed to meet her at a place called Pride Rock.
Mazawenya. Easy beatsy baba. Wenya. Look how fast I run. I'm so fucking fast.
Goofy doesn't even run. He just turtles.
Yeah, doesn't he spin?
Yes. I just watched him just like run by us.
Yeah, it's a very Final Fantasy thing to do, to make turtles fast by just making them spin inside their shells. That's how the Adamantoise moves in Final Fantasy 14. It's how you get it to fly, at least. I think it might walk normally, but you can get the Adamantoise to fly by making it spin in 14. Another thing about it. Why do Goofy and Donald change forms? They were already animals. That's actually true. I suppose it's because they needed to be Africanized animals, and dogs and birds, or I guess dogs and ducks do not really fit in there.
Yeah.
Also, they were like anthropomorphized. They needed to be
Yeah.
like de-anthropomorphized.
Yeah.
That, and it's funny to see Goofy as a turtle because he's got the shield and he's the tank of the
Yeah.
team. So now he's a turtle.
I love that the transition is the little graffiti drawn Simba.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I can't use drive form in this area.
Ah.
I bet I can summon, though. Wait, won't Simba remember who we are?
Maybe. Remember
Simba. I was gonna
who
say,
we are.
remember who we are. We used you all the time in the last game.
Yeah.
I mean, Mushu remembered who we are, and we didn't even have him as a summon.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was available as a summon, but we didn't get him.
Where did our boys go?
Oh, they're fighting something over there. Ow, ow. Ow, ow.
We are a fucking lion. We are a lion.
Oh, the lightning doesn't really affect this guy. Okay. I was trying to think of who I could summon, and I realized that Genie would actually be a great summon to use. I can't use, well, maybe it's just because I'm not in battle.
Wait, was she limping?
No, she's just like going up and down the terrain.
Okay.
Hey, Rafiki.
What?
Surprised he hasn't bapped us yet.
The lionesses. They're not from this world.
Oh.
What is it?
I told Rafiki you might be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pride Lands. But he says it won't work.
Why not?
Because we don't have Simba with us.
Saves the Pride Lands will be our next king. And he has to have the right qualities.
Meaning?
Well, I think she means you're not cut out for the job, Sora.
I'm sorry you came all this way.
Hey, no, it's okay.
You better go before Scar finds out you're here. I'm really
I
sorry.
love using magic in Pride Lands. Feels like you are in wisdom form all the time. Yeah, you kind of just float around. It's pretty good. I noticed that. I guess, how do I don't have the map to the Pride Lands, so I guess I have to...
Find it?
Yeah, here's the exit. I'm sure this leads back out. Oh, hey, hyenas. And more hyenas behind us.
Hey, a snack.
Snack? Nah. You got us a three-course meal.
Easy, Ed.
Look at that. Here comes Scar, the king.
Hey, look, it's Pete.
Fucking God. Oh my fucking
Holy shit,
God.
that's awesome. That's the best Pete ever.
Oh my God.
Look at him. I'm peeking the microphone, but look at him. He doesn't know shit. I love it so much.
What are you doing here?
Oh, the cute little kitty's worried about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my friends.
Can't you guys use magic or something?
Go on, ladies. You've got some hunting to do.
The herds have moved on, Scar. We can't hunt in a land with no prey.
No prey. Then what do you call this?
Children?
We're not prey.
Oh, nice and fresh, too.
Well, they're all yours, Scar.
I love the misconception that that the lionesses are the only ones that hunt. Because it's been proven time and time again that the actual, like, the male lions also hunt.
Yeah.
It's just that in any pride, there's so many more lionesses than lions that you get more lionesses hunting. Or you get to see more lionesses hunting than lions, because...
Percentage-wise.
Yeah, percentage-wise, you're just going to see more of them. But they all hunt all the time. Hey, I had to give it a try, right? So you did want to be king.
Doesn't everyone?
Well, you know, I don't want to be any form of that. It requires a lot of responsibility, and fuck
fair.
that. Anybody else who could be king? There was, but he died when he was just a cub. He was the son of our last king, Mufasa. If only Simba were here. Simba? But Simba's just fine. He was fighting right beside us not that long ago. You mean Simba's alive? But where is he? That, I don't know. Still, Simba's alive. I can't believe it. Please tell him more. Please tell me more about him. Of course.
He
was kind of hard to use, and you had to stand still and channel his roar, and every now and again Heartless would kind of hit you, and it was not the best.
He wasn't very helpful.
He was really good at clearing good amounts of enemies, so long as those enemies stayed away from you long enough for you to cast his roar. I like that Donald gets his magical staff on his tail, or he's carrying it in his claws.
Yeah. His feet.
I figured you would like this because Donald is Burb.
Still can't believe I watched that cartoon from World War II. That was a thing that exists. That still is a thing that exists. That is official Disney property.
Yeah. It was propaganda videos, but it was definitely Disney property.
Yep.
For those who want to know what we're talking about, please go go watch
Donald Duck was a Nazi.
Yes, the Donald Duck Nazi propaganda.
Anti-Nazi propaganda, but he was a Nazi.
Yes. Well, they made Donald Duck the Nazi because Donald Duck is like
the doofiest.
Yeah, the doofiest,
dumbest,
angriest person in the group that things always go bad to.
He made the best worst Nazi.
He made the best worst Nazi because like you're not gonna make Goofy a Nazi because Goofy's just like a lovable goof.
Yeah.
But you're happy when bad things happen to Donald,
yeah.
And so it just makes sense that he should be the Nazi.
Obviously.
You're
so
just not happy about it at all.
I still can't get over it. I can't get used to it, you know? It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why the long face, Simba? You gotta lighten up and live a little. Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess. The pear.
Just remember, this guy right here, well, not him, but that guy right there, that's gonna be Seth Rogen. Pumbaa is going to be Seth Rogen.
They're gonna ruin this movie.
I just can't wait until I see that warthog give the Seth Rogen laugh. Have you seen the version where it's the Seth Rogen laugh, but it's the Cantina theme from Star Wars?
Yes, it's on important videos.
This is where it spells out sex, right?
No, it's SFX. Excuse you. That's the official explanation.
That's the official explanation, but there's also those keyframes inside of Aladdin where there were like 3 naked women coming out of the trader's hut.
What?
It exists. Disney's full of that shit.
It is. The original castle on the cover of The Little Mermaid was
actually just 3 dicks.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, they hid a penis in there.
Oh, okay.
Not 3 penises, but they actually hid a penis in there.
I was just making a joke.
What's wrong? We're never gonna make it.
I guess Rafiki was right.
Say it louder.
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how.
You should have said it. She should have just said it louder.
Yeah, she should have said it louder. It would have worked better for convincing us to do it.
We did it. How did Goofy make it?
He flied.
I guess.
Sora learned the dash ability.
Ooh, very nice.
As in DashCon, which means complaining about going to a convention and then being almost held hostage and forced money out of you. Have you seen the Internet Historian's video on DashCon? It's kind of awful. Basically, they collect a shit ton of money to have DashCon, right?
Uh-huh.
But then it turns out that like most of the people that were putting the convention on pocketed the money rather than actually putting it into anything. So that like a good chunk of the people pocketed the money, but then in order to have the convention, they were basically taking donations on site to keep the convention open.
Oh.
To which like several other people in the crowd literally yelled, "This is extortion." But they ended up raising enough money to keep the doors open, only to find out that every single person that signed on as a DashCon
attendee?
Yeah, or not attendee, but like a DashCon like panelist was either a terrible person who lied their way onto the panels or straight up didn't show up.
Oh.
Like the Return to Night Vale people were supposed to be like the mainline like guests that they got for DashCon, and they just didn't show up. Like they didn't call out, they didn't do anything, they just did not show up to the event.
What?
It was, well...
Like, they were the official Return to Night Vale. It wasn't just, like, a fan panel.
It was the official Return to Night Vale.
What? Oh, my God.
And
did they not have a contract or something?
There was no contract. They just, like, they said, hey, will you show up if we have the thing? And they said, we will if you have, like, a thing. And then it didn't have enough people. And so the Night Vale guys just kind of, like, called out.
Or didn't even call out, apparently.
I can't remember what they did, but there were several panels that were just, like, not good at all. For very, very, like, similar reasons. Of, like... either people just being problematic overall, or just not doing anything. So then they offered everybody like a certain period of time in this ball pit, and then it turned out that somebody peed and then took a shit in the ball pit. Damn it, Rafiki.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
The lack of rendering just makes that look like a bunch of blood.
Blood. Like the blood muffin.
Simba's father, King Mufasa,
What?
died.
Have you not seen that video? It was made by the same person that made Let's Get Some Shoes, but it's a bunch of different muffins.
I haven't.
Oh, we have some old internet to watch after this.
Oh dear.
Scar.
Rafiki.
Hello, Rafiki.
Rafuki.
It is time.
Roofies. What's it time for?
Rufalaniki.
What's it time for,
It must be
friendo?
Simba. Sora, hurry!
Wait up.
The Wastelands. Pride Lands. Because the entire level is called the Pride Lands,
Yeah.
even though there are parts of the Pride Lands that are definitely not the Pride Lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rodeo.
This is it.
Ground Pound.
Very nice.
Yep. Yep, you pretty much like have full-on wisdom mode all the time when you're in the Pride Lands. Because you can just sort of float around as Sora. It's really good. See how it can kind of just like fly around while casting magic?
Yep. We're out of magic now, though.
That's fine. No, I can't do summons here either, damn.
I guess they didn't want to animate it.
I guess any other world that we have special forms in have those forms, though. I guess
But we're
it's just
still humanoid in those forms.
I guess. I guess the real thing was that they already had to animate so much of, like, they had to animate an entire new attack sequence set for this Sora. They at least just had to, like, you know, change the rig for the change the costume on the rig whenever they had the other version.
Yeah.
But, like, when you're doing this now, it's like, it's an entire thing. They had to like re-rig up a brand new like model and everything, which I have to say was awesome that they did that.
Yeah.
But it does mean that this is harder to pull off than anything else. Though I hope they know that by this point there's no excuse, and that if they do another like this form, he should be able to use his drive forms or anything that he has from the next game, like any special ability should be like active in every world that you go to. Look at this dumb motherfucker.
He looks pretty dumb.
Oh, it's a dude on top of a dude. Okay. I thought it was one total dude, but it's a dude on top of a dude.
Oh. Alright then.
It was like somebody riding one of those things that we keep rodeoing. Do I not have a high enough high jump?
Guess not.
Yeah, I don't. Either that or it's going to take forever to get and I just don't feel like it.
I need to wear my shoes.
Why? Feet cold? You could get your slippers. Okay, can you hand me my slippers too? Whichever ones are easier to grab. Okay. Where are those? I think my dinosaur ones might be like under my clothes bin. Nah, I'll find them after the stream or something, but I'm gonna put my slippers on because it's cold in here.
My feet are the only things that are cold.
Can you hand me my robe as well?
You want me to close the window?
No, it's fine. I prefer being able to put on more layers than it being warm in here.
Yep.
Pardon me while I get overly classy for you guys.
Alright.
It was not cold when we first started, and then it got colder and colder.
Because I opened the window and turned the fan on.
Oh yeah, look at that hot dad bod.
Yes, Dad bod. I love it.
There we go.
My shoes are on the wrong feet.
Sucks to suck. Mine have very helpful Alabama logos on the outside, so I know where they are.
I can only tell by feeling the incorrect indentions.
There we go. Nice and comfy. I am now wearing my flannel robe.
I'm now wearing my shoes in the correct feet.
Wait, this is the direction we came from. This way. I feel like we're missing the map. Like, we should have gotten the map by now, but I'm like...
There were like 3 or 4 treasure chests you missed, so...
Where?
And like at the very beginning of the jungle.
No, I got them.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I got them at least.
I swear I saw a couple unopened ones, but...
Yep, the roar still kills things.
Nice.
Simba!
You gonna be able to recognize us?
It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here too.
Do you recognize us as animals?
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
He does remember us.
Aww. I'm Nuzzle.
What happened to you?
The little feet.
It's so good.
I thought Nala was coming with us. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Timon! Pumbaa! Something must have happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends.
Okay, we'll back you up.
That big chest is gonna have our thing. I bet.
Rosencrantz, Guildenstern.
What is that?
It's their characters from Hamlet.
Called it. There's
You
the
right?
map.
You right?
While we're here, let's go ahead and find some of these things. I bet we can synthesize some shit right now as well. We haven't done synthesis in a while, and I bet I've just been stocking up on synthesis items. Handed over all synthesis materials in stock. Obtained AP boost for completing a collection. Defense boost. Serenity Stone. AP boost. Learned to synthesize more new items through free development. Gained from completing the collection. Handed over all recipes in stock. What can we do in free development? Power band, and a bunch of this shit. This almost seems like stuff I should probably be doing, like, in my spare time, but... Let's see here. What does this do?
That's a loud clock. I never realized before now.
Oh yeah, that clock up
I
there.
haven't realized it tonight until now.
Increase Moogle level, lessens necessary amount of materials by half. I guess I'd rather just do the bright stone. Wait, nope. I synthesize, there we go. Extremely increases defense. Now use Serenity materials. Garnet ring, Mithril ring. Mithril ring sounds important. Increases magic and extremely increases maximum AP. Ooh, that does sound good. Soldier earring. Highly increases maximum AP and strength. Mage earring. Highly increases maximum AP and magic. Recipes. We could make an elixir now, I guess. Fully restores target HP and MP. Something, something. We can go to creations now. We can find things in here that we've made before that if we have the items we need, like I'm missing a dark stone for like most of these things, or power gems or dark gems and stuff. I actually don't have enough mithril gems to make some of these, but yeah. So synthesis, we've made new items for our team. Let's see here. Like Goofy is currently using this tourmaline ring, when he could be using the soldier earring or the mithril ring. Actually, he doesn't need the mithril ring. He definitely needs the soldier earring. Yeah. Let's give him that. We want to give Donald the mithril ring. And we're going to give Sora, we're going to replace his skill ring with a mage earring, which increases his magic damage. And then his midnight anklet is being replaced with the power band. Alright, there we go. New items. Very nice. Torn pages!
Yes!
That means more shit to do in 100 Acre Wood.
Here it is.
What?
I want to read you a synopsis of the anime that I watched today.
The one that you found?
Yep.
Or that the security guard showed you?
Yep.
I'm gonna adjust my microphone.
I'll do it when we're in battles again.
Simba, wait! It's Nala! Don't you recognize her?
No, it's been like 10 years.
Yeah, but she would have only gotten bigger. He looks drastically different.
Yeah.
Nala? It's me, Simba.
Simba! You are alive!
I always loved the sequence of them like walking around each other.
Yeah.
Because it seemed very animal.
It did. It was very
Hey,
cute.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
More lions.
Don't worry. They're all friends of mine.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Are you sure they don't want to eat me? Like I'm some kind of pig?
We won't.
You are
but
some...
You are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig!
I can't tell if he was mad about us calling him a pig.
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes?
Why am I not surprised?
Please excuse us. We need to fuck.
I was just about to say something like that.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Simba, you've got to
That's right.
come
That
back
song
to
was
Pride
from
Rock.
this, right?
Yeah.
I thought Sora might be able to help, but you're the only one who can
Elton
save
John
us
sang
from
that,
Scar.
didn't he?
And somebody else.
I can't go back.
Why?
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, but your mom.
Simba?
I like that the chests that we opened earlier in the level are still open.
Yeah.
Hakuna
Matata!
Oh no.
Hakuna
Y'all aren't even on beat. Come on.
He's not the Simba I remember. Something about Hakuna Matata.
It means no worries for the rest of your day. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Every now and again, I remember a Disney song.
My
A very
father's
loud
dead.
clock.
It is.
Because of me.
Now that I mentioned it.
It's my
Yeah.
fault.
I think like
can't
the
go
fact that
back.
90% of
It
these
won't
cutscenes don't have any
change
background
anything.
music as well is really weird.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan of it.
I don't know why they don't.
Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
Father, are you there?
Baby, what you need, bitch?
The Heartless. It turns out that Mufasa's a Heartless now.
You have forgotten who you are. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
Simba.
You can all come out now. I'm going back to face my past. I could use your help.
We're ready to kick some ass.
Always ready. Ass.
Oh, this is gonna make for an epic shot.
Mm-hmm.
If only this game wasn't originally made for the PlayStation 2, it would have looked cooler. The Circle of Life Keyblade
Alright.
increases MP restoration speed by 25% after MP is consumed.
Put that the fuck on.
That sounds like a pretty... Look at that fucking strut! Look at Simba go! Holy shit!
He is ready for this.
He is ready for the fucking, like... What's it called? The fucking...
Battle to end all battles.
I was gonna say, he's ready for the, For the... Why am I blanking on it? The runway. He's ready for the runway with that
For
strut.
the montage? Oh, the catwalk.
Yeah, that thing. The catwalk, yeah.
When you said runway, I thought you meant like the running montage.
No. Dude, look at that fucking strut.
He is, oh my god, he's fast.
We all are.
Yeah,
He's so much more useful as a party member than he ever was as a summon.
yeah.
Also, we got that new Keyblade. Is it gonna be better for me? Better strength, less magic, but it also means that my MP that I consume comes back faster.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it just looks better on the character model.
It really does.
Can I make the jump? Nope.
Nope.
I bet I could if I was actually trying. Oh, there's definitely a chest that I missed. Oh, you know what this Keyblade would be good for?
What?
Using healing magic.
Ooh.
Because healing magic, you know, uses like my entire MP gauge right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just get it back 25% faster.
Yeah. I know there's like, they're like grunting like, huh, but at first it sounded like, fuck.
Fuck! It reminds me of that one vine. Sit. Speak. Fuck! Good boy. You remember that vine?
Yes. Good vine.
Really good vine.
So many vines were good. I like to think some of my vines were funny.
I was never involved in Vine.
I loved Vine.
I love how fast we move in the Pride Lands.
I got a good 200 followers.
That's cool.
And a majority of those people were not porn bots.
I like that's a distinction you have to make based off of what the kind of people on Vine.
Yeah, there were a lot of bots on Vine.
Oh, so I heard about something recently.
Yeah?
So there's this thing that unfortunately you and I cannot participate in right now because it is on iPhones only. But it's there's this twice daily like TV show, sort of quiz show that is put on this app for iPhone called HQ.
Okay.
And it's basically it costs nothing to download the app. I think it might be based on ads, but basically part of the revenue of every episode is put into a prize pool, and if you can guess the or not guess, but like if you can get the trivia answers correct, it like in the time period, keep in mind if you miss even one, you're out. But if you can get all of the trivia questions correct, you get a split of the prize pool.
Very cool.
But the reason I bring this up is because it was made by the creators of Vine.
Oh.
But they basically it's centered in New York, and they have one every day, every morning and every evening, or like every morning and every afternoon, and it is hosted by a guy named Scott, who is like a local like comedian, like stand-up comedian. But people like, and the craziest thing is that this thing also has a chat program in it. So on top of everything else, there's also like a Twitch-esque chat, where you know how like in Twitch chat when there's like a whole bunch of people together, it becomes a shit show. It's basically that every single episode now for this HQ thing.
I mean, I have an iPad. I could try it out.
It would work on an iPad. It would give you basically it would give you like a blown up version of the iPhone app, because they never made an iPad version of it, but that's the same, but it's the idea.
Yeah.
But because this thing was blowing up, there was a group that ended up wanting to do an interview with Scott, who was, you know, essentially at this point the spokesman for HQ.
Wait a minute.
And so they did an entire. We'll do this. We'll let this go out, but I'll hang on to my thought.
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
It looks a lot shittier now than when I remember it. But yeah, so there were always jokes of like, who is Scott? What does he do? Because you only ever see him from the torso up, and he's always just wearing like a suit and a clip-on tie.
Yeah.
And so people would make the joke that they basically just kept Scott held up in a cage whenever he wasn't doing QI. Whenever he wasn't doing HQ, they just like cattle prodded him back into a cage and then made him sit there until the next show. But what ended up happening that was really big news recently for people who were actually following the game was somebody did an interview with Scott. And they were just, you know, it was a lighthearted interview based on like how big the game was getting.
I've put the past behind me.
But when this came to light, and they also did an interview with the actual company as well, the guys behind HQ, they mentioned that they did an interview with Scott, and the dude that they interviewed from the actual company went ballistic and basically said like, you shouldn't have done that because Scott hasn't signed has signed so many like non-disclosure agreements, this, that, the other thing, and if you bring up the fact that like if Scott says anything and you use in your interview at any point in time that Scott is involved with HQ in any way, you could make him lose his job. And to which the interview company went, well, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And so they had this entire interview where the guy was like, he can't say anything about endorsing any he can't say company names because that'll be endorsing these companies. He can't do this, he can't do that. Because this interview is based off of us, and we don't have the monetary deals for those things.
Yeah.
So he had a so basically the creator freaked out.
Yeah.
And so whenever he was like, oh, and by the way, this entire thing was off the record, to which the journalism company said, no, the fuck it wasn't, and they published the entire article
Oh my God.
about how like power hungry this dude was in controlling Scott's life because of him being involved. And now there are more and more hosts that they keep trying to introduce to HQ other than Scott, trying to say like there is no permanent host of the show. But every single person that, like, if Scott is not hosting the game, every single person in the chat freaks out saying, where's Scott? Yeah. I just thought that was funny. Whenever you brought up Vine, I remembered that. Sorry, I know I just talked over that entire cutscene, but I figured that was interesting.
Yeah.
That was an interesting thing that happened in my life recently. Was I don't even have an iPhone, but there are people that I follow on the internet who were all about this app. Oh, I screwed up.
Why?
I should have had what's it called on my hotbar by now.
Why?
Magnet on my hotbar, because then I can just magnet them all together and attack.
Whoops.
I'm surprised that Timon has not taken, Timon and Pumbaa have not taken any damage during this entire section. I'm like, surely they would have actually dealt some damage to somebody somewhere, right? But it's like, nobody's taking any damage. It's just like, kind of okay. Yeah, they're taking a little bit of damage. I'll just call them over here. We're dangerously close to finishing the fight anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, each one of them had their own health bar. Okay. That's what's going on here. I didn't realize each one had their own health bar. There we go.
Yay.
I thought they all had a shared health bar, but we were just whittling them down like very evenly throughout the entire fight.
Yeah.
Where's Simba?
He went up there.
Do I get a chance to change my hotbar? Yes, I do.
Yay.
Very nice. Okay, I want square to be magnet, triangle to be fire, and circle to be cure. Because rather than relying on my magic to deal damage, I can use my magic to do other things.
Yeah. Jolly Rancher, now that I'm looking at that wrapper.
I think I've got like 4 or 5 of those things left.
Do you have any blue ones left?
Probably not.
Oh.
I think I have mostly like grape and maybe a cherry left.
Oh.
No.
This is his
this
fight.
Is his fight.
Donald.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Smack him. Smack the shit out of him.
Smack of the bitch, not smack of the fish. Smack of that bitch.
Smack him. Don't get smacked. Smack him, not me. Yep. And off the cliff he goes.
Be gone, thought.
You're okay.
What is that from? Be gone, thought.
Some video. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Oh, and now Pete's here. Wait, is Scar gonna come back as Super Scar the Heartless?
Yeah.
Jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a Heartless.
Yep.
Oh, your kingdom's gonna rise again. But this time as the Pride Lands of Darkness.
Scar's a Heartless now?
Alright.
That's what you think.
Shit, what was I looking up?
I don't remember.
Damn it.
Oh, I have a new ability. Flash Step. Unleash a guard-piercing attack. Whoop. Unleash a guard-piercing attack on a slightly distant target while keeping up your own guard. Unleash a powerful attack when surrounded. Instantly close in on and attack foes. Unleash an attack that deals damage to nearby enemies. When knocked down, quickly regains balance and counterattacks with square. Let's get that one. I get knocked down a lot. Because I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Wait, are we fighting on top of a bunch of bones? What's going on here? Why is it like transparent? Oh shit, we have a limit break.
It's literally just from so many things that Know Your Meme doesn't even really know. It originally started out as a tweet on April 28th, 2015, where someone tweeted a mock advertisement for a spray bottle labeled Thought/Bitch Be Gone spray. Within 2 years...
What is Thought?
It's T-H-O-T. It stands for that hoe over there.
Okay. That's the part that I didn't understand and what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because I don't think anybody told me what it was.
Okay.
Like, I was never informed that that was what that meant. It's not, because to me, oh, I just used Cure instead of Magnet, my bad. I don't think Magnet works on this guy anyway. But, see, I just assumed that, that Thought would be, like, some sort of Shakespearean thing that a bunch of theater kids turned into a thing.
It does sound like something a theater kid would do.
Like, it sounds like Shakespeare that somebody turned into a meme because theater kids love turning Shakespeare into memes.
We do. Shakespeare was a meme. So,
Yeah, but I mean,
we're just
like,
modernizing
but
it.
even shittier memes.
Yeah.
Like memes that actually aren't funny.
They're funny to theater kids.
Let's beat the shit out of this guy. Look at this.
The back of my pledge shirt says Rollith, has a picture of Shakespeare on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
You've told me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't find that kind of stuff funny. I'm not a theater kid though, so I don't think I'm supposed to find that funny.
That's fair. I shrugged instead of saying anything, sorry.
Wow.
I didn't think about you not looking at me.
Yeah, I don't really have a visual on you.
You don't.
I can see some things that you do out of the corner of my eye, but that's it. Ow. Stop. 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 Stop.
Scar, don't do this.
Please stop. I'll magnet the shit out of you. Get over here.
Yeah.
My maximum MP increased.
Very nice.
And look, my HP bar is already starting to flatten out.
Very nice.
You remember how long it took for the HP bar to flatten out in the first game?
So long.
Why do I perpetually look happy?
I don't know, but it's adorable. Look at you. So cute.
Dead.
Unk dead.
I don't like that this entire fight has taken place over transparent rocks with bones in them.
I'm not a fan.
That makes me feel like that's going to turn into a giant colossal monster made out of bone.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do
elephant
some sort
graveyard bullshit going on.
Yeah, like a giant fucking bone monster elephant graveyard's going to happen. I bet that's the super boss for this level. Whenever you get through the entire game and you know how there's like a bunch of super bosses that we never did. And that's going to bring the sun back, apparently.
Or the father.
And the son. And the Holy Ghost. Praise Jesus!
Oh my god.
The Holy Ghost, get it?
I get it. Or it could be made of Swiss.
That is also true. But I think the Praise Jesus part was funnier.
It was funnier.
Because Holy Ghost.
That is sacrilege.
Was there nothing that was the keyhole this time?
I don't know.
Oh shit, he's using his tail.
What the fuck? That's weird as hell.
That's a sweet-ass prehensile tail, though.
Yeah.
Also, the last episode is now up to 80 views.
Very nice.
Hey, what's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him we'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right. He's king now. He's gonna be so busy, he'll probably forget about his two best buddies.
Well, you always got Hakuna Matata, right?
Yes, so.
What do you mean, yes, so? And what if he forgets to tell the carnivores who we are? One look at you, and you're a pig roast!
That's Mr. Pinrose.
Same thing! And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner!
Pumbaa!
Well.
You can never forget your true buddies.
Even when they leave you.
Flames appear and revolve around you. So we got an upgrade to the fire command.
Nice.
Well, that's 2 worlds down. What do we have next?
I don't know. Hollow Bastion?
Hollow Bastion would technically be the next location. Is there anywhere new that we can go after this, though?
Let's find out.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like there's a new thing going on there, and there's more shit going down in Hollow Bastion. Wait, have we unlocked all the worlds?
I guess.
I think we might have unlocked all the worlds.
Aww.
Because this seems like a good amount of worlds.
It does seem like a lot of worlds.
Oh, we can't spawn in at Merlin's house for some reason.
Huh, maybe that's...
I assume that's where, like, the new thing is supposed to be, is, like,
Yeah.
we have to go to Merlin's house now. Because we technically haven't met Ansem the Wise yet either, have we? We know who he is now. He's not the bad guy, he's somebody else, but we don't know who Ansem is yet. I know who Ansem is, but you don't.
I don't.
It's been a while since we've seen Sora as just good old-fashioned Sora.
Right?
There's new shit to do in Hollow Bastion. So I don't know what it is we're supposed to do here. Wait a second.
What?
Aren't we supposed to do something inside Tron World?
I don't know, maybe. Let's find out.
I feel like we're not done in Tron World for some reason.
Then go to Tron World. Yeah.
I could
Easy
be
enough.
wrong, but I was... Whoa. I guess I never paid attention to this, but look at that.
That's cool and scary.
Mm-hmm.
You should save.
Probably, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You haven't saved since we found Simba.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of money. Hit Cellar IO Tower. Maybe we're good? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing next. There's definitely something I can still do in some of these worlds. But I don't know what there is left to do in some of these worlds. That's the other thing about this game, is that you just keep getting new stories in each world. So it's like where we've kind of... I think we've kind of hit the end of what we can do in Tron World maybe for now.
Okay.
Like I might have been wrong about this. But there's still something in... Oh, there's a new thing in the Light Cycle minigame. Maybe we can get like a reward or something for doing the Light Cycle minigame again.
Find out.
Kind of doing bad right now. Haha, fuck you. Ow. I love slamming them into walls like that. Come on, turn right, turn right, turn right. I'll spamming right. Followed the king last time you were in Hollow Bastion. We were following the king. I don't know where he was headed though. But thank you, Chijito. That might help me out here, because I don't remember what I'm doing right now.
She ran all of them into walls.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do in that. I guess that's just like you can keep just playing the light cycle minigame over and over again if you want. There doesn't seem to be a reward for doing it. We'll head back to the research lab. But yeah, I think we were supposed to be following King Mickey last time we were here. I guess we'll just head out into regular Hollow Bastion and see if there's anything else to do here. Because it's still shrouded in darkness. What are you looking up?
I was looking up the synopsis for that show I wanted to talk about.
Oh, right.
Unless we're... do you think we're about to go into a cutscene?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Should I go ahead and read
You
it?
could go ahead and start now. It might be a while before I get anywhere.
Okay, so Manyu Hikencho is translated as Magic Breast Secret Sword Scroll.
What?
Yep. This is not the synopsis. Where's my synopsis? Here we go. In a land ruled by the Tokugawa shogunate, big breasts mean everything. Those who have huge breasts are guaranteed wealth and popularity. The women who lack them are not considered human. Members of the
Not considered human? What the hell? What the hell is this show?
It's in quotation marks, too. Human is in quotation marks. Members of the ruling Manyu clan help raise future big-breasted women. Written on a secret scroll possessed by the clan, there are said to be various techniques on how to grow big and beautiful breasts.
Is one of them rubbing them?
Yes.
Because that's a very Japanese thing as well.
Chifusa is to be the successor of the clan. However, she takes the secret scroll and runs away with it, hoping to fight against the cruel world that the Manyu clan has created.
I guess that's
They
one way
cut
to
off
deal
people's
with
titties.
So that they don't have any power?
Yep. Or social standing.
So wait, do the rebels do that, I guess?
Not
or does
really.
the Manyud clan do it to, like, fight?
Well, the main bad guy in the first episode cut off a bunch of people's titties because she didn't like them. It was like, oh, you pissed me off. Cut her titties off.
That seems...
And it's not like actually cutting their titties off. It's like magic to where their breasts just slowly deflate. Like you cut them with the magic sword and then they just slowly deflate.
But don't they know that flat is justice?
I have no idea what that means.
It's a common anime thing to be said.
But it's very R18. There's a lot of titties, there's a lot of titty touching. It's not for small babs.
Guess that's one way to put it.
He told me it was about titties and how titties rule the world, and I was like, I'm interested. But like,
I still say that Quasar, Seikondo Quasar is still weirder.
I think I'm gonna show that to him next time, cause like, I feel like he was really hesitant to show it to me. But then
I can understand why.
But then I brought up Monster Musume, and he's like, I can show this to her. This is okay. Okay, this is fine. But I'm gonna show him Monster Musume. We sat in my office and watched this show.
That's ridiculous.
It's very uncomfortable, though.
What, watching?
It's not show? That. It was like a lot of just uncomfortable scenes.
Oh, lot of weird sex moaning.
Yeah, but like forced sex moaning.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want this shit to happen.
I mean, that's very anime as well.
Yeah. It was very gay as well. There's a lot of gay.
Are we making our way back to Merlin's house? We can at least do that.
But lots of titty touching.
Heading back to Merlin's house would still be something that we're supposed to do because then we can, you know, get another page back in the thing.
We were 30 seconds into the episode. Not even 30 seconds into the episode when the first pair of titties came out.
Came out?
Came out.
As in they came out and attacked you?
No, I mean they were disrobed.
Oh.
Like, no, they have the actual titties. Not through the fabric, it's actual titties.
Let go of me. You freaky weird nobodies.
I also told him about Keijo.
Nice.
I might make him watch Keijo. I mean, we're going to be spending like half the weekend together because we're probably not going to have many people on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So we might just sit together and watch anime for a couple hours.
Nice. Well, it's good to hear that the, is this the new security guard?
Yeah, he's relatively new.
I was gonna say, it's good to hear that you're getting along with the new security guard.
Yeah, I like him. I didn't like the previous one.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not like him at all.
That's why whenever you're talking about, like, security guard, I was like, don't you hate the news? Don't you hate the security guard?
They change the security guards out every few months. We've had several different security companies be our security guards for the past 3 years that I've been there.
And they just keep changing it out?
They just change out companies every few months for some reason. I'm guessing they're just not working out. But
I guess, but that just seems very strange that you would change that often.
I really hope we keep the security company that we are on now, because I like 3 of the security guards so far. I've only met 4, and the 4th one I don't know much about.
Look at my gold clothing.
Very nice. The only reason I don't like dislike him, but I've spoken to him like twice, so I don't really know him enough to like him yet. But the others, so sweet. One of them, she gets really excited when I talk about the birds. She doesn't like the security officer that I've only talked to like twice does not believe her when she says that Commodore loves me. So I showed her the picture of Commodore holding my hand. Commodore is he's a giant red macaw, and I love him so much. He's a giant baby. I've spoiled him. But I showed her the picture of Commodore just holding my hand. He made me stop petting him, and he just held my hand for a good 30 seconds, just sat still, holding my hand.
Just needed to hold your hand.
I texted her that picture. She's like, please send me this picture right now. Here's my number. I have to show him because he will not believe me. So she's going to show it to him. But then the other one, I thought her name was Finley, which is not. But she's super precious and super sweet. I like her. She's like 5'5", very small. Must
Judy
protect.
Hopps.
Must protect. Yes, must protect.
Look at all of hold on. I want to look at the movement of the ones that are really far down.
I love it.
They're literally just like ninja hopping along. And by that I mean like they weren't animated at all. They were just yeah. I keep adjusting myself because I look weird in camera.
You look snuggly. I'm in a sweater, you're in a little robe. Okay.
Oh no. They're slowly being beaten down. That's actually kind of really not good.
Nope.
Stitch! Though we haven't actually used him yet. Is this the end of the game?
It can't be the end of the game.
No, because we haven't fought any of the organization members yet.
We haven't.
We end up fighting, like, all of the organization members at some point during this game. You know what it is?
What?
We might be getting to the end of the Heartless part of the game.
Oh.
Because there's a certain point where, like, all of the enemies just become nobodies.
Okay.
Of course, the 2 edgiest bros from Final Fantasy ever.
Think you can handle this many?
Well, it might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
See how fucking edgy they are?
Oh my god.
You're fighting too?
Oh my fucking god.
They're so edgy.
I love it. I love it.
It's so good. They're the 2 main characters from the perspective games that they come from. Final Fantasy VII for him and Final Fantasy VIII for Squall.
Precious.
And there's Sephiroth, the main villain from 7.
Sephiroth!
What is it? XX Sephiroth 420X?
Something like that. It changes every single time.
I think it does, yeah.
I understand that you've been looking for me.
Yeah. Once I get rid of you, the darkness will go away.
Can you do it?
Look how long Sephiroth's sword is, by the way.
A long-ass sword.
Do you think you can erase your past?
Shut up!
Are his feet just wings?
Face it.
No.
Oh, no, they're just
You
long.
turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me!
Cloud!
This is the most development Cloud gets as a character, by the way.
I know. Because I am you.
Sephiroth and Cloud are...
No. There might be a retcon they have for Kingdom Hearts, but no. Also, Tifa's really, really fucking strong.
Looks like it.
Like, really, really strong. She can punch shit really hard. That's like her ability in the game that she comes from. She can punch things really hard.
Leon, everybody, hang in there.
Sorry, it just looked like I was flipping the camera off. I was biting the excess skin off of my thumb, off of my middle finger now. But it looked like I was just going, yeah, look at, fucking, yeah. Mickey.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But
I
Leon
just
and the
think
others are
Sephiroth
friends
is
too.
compensating for something.
Don't worry. There's already
It
those
was
out
very
there.
long and very thin. Does that mean that we just assume that
Leon.
Sephiroth has a chode?
Donald, Goofy.
It's
take
confirmed
Sora
now.
and get going.
Sephiroth has a chode.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
We almost saw Kairi again.
Your Majesty!
We understand. We'll go search for Riku and Kairi.
Right. Watch for danger.
You be careful too!
Wait, you guys.
Sora, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Come on, Sora. You gotta be good.
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
He just mouthed, thank you.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Well.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
Did you hear that really, really,
Yes.
really tiny noise? Hello.
Friendo.
Yeah. Leanman 420.
The text is very small.
The text is very small. I can actually make that text a little bit bigger. But I just haven't yet. But welcome out to the stream.
Well,
That's
all right.
not good.
Are we ending at 9 or are we ending at 3 hours?
This is my second time ever playing Kingdom Hearts 2. It's been a long time since I've played, and it's been even longer since I can remember like anything serious from the game. Like I remember parts of the game, like I remember the end of the game, I remember the beginning of the game, and I remember specific things from each world, but I don't remember other things about the games. So it's like some of it's new, some of it's old to me because I haven't played since I was 14.
I've never played.
Yeah. CBQ, it's her first time with Kingdom Hearts. But I have played this one before. And to answer your question, we'll probably be ending maybe somewhere around 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Which will be a little bit after 9, but,
About
you know, not
9:15.
3 hours. Just because 3 hours might be a little bit long considering we started late today.
Yeah.
One of your favorite games of all time. I have a bit of a soft spot for this series. I've played all of the games at least once, aside from 358 over 2 days. I've played all of them at least once. And in 358 over 2 days case, I've watched the cutscenes for it. So I'm kind of just making my way through the Kingdom Hearts games on stream now. Though, not necessarily in any, like, I guess it is an order, but it's not a,
That's not the only thing we're playing.
yeah, it's not the only thing we're playing. Like, if you have anything, well, played 358 over 2 on DS, it was good. That's good to hear. That's a good thing, because I've only ever heard bad things about it, but it's good to hear somebody enjoyed it. But we usually have like polls and stuff like that where you can vote Or not vote, but like, yeah, well, there's polls that you can vote in, but those are usually for the JRPGs. Those are where the Kingdom Hearts titles end up going. And then I take suggestions for any other games that people want to watch me play.
It should be in the description below us if you want to make a suggestion.
Well, he's also on Twitch. I'm not sure if it's in the description below.
I'll find it.
But you can easily find it and post it to him if you want. But yeah, there's definitely a suggestion box if you want.
The experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it. Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Xehanort. There's a reference. I forgot this cutscene was here, but yeah. I think this might be where they first became nobodies? Question mark? I can't remember.
It has been far too long.
Wait a second.
Friend.
Was that Terra? It's Terra's armor. Oh no, that's Aqua's armor. What happened to Aqua? I've never played Final Mix, and that was not a cutscene from the first game. Who the hell was that?
Finally, there we go.
Yeah, there it is. There's
the
suggestion box for anybody who wants to suggest a game for me on stream.
Zexion! Zexion!
Zexion.
Right
There's a name.
here. What is it?
Where is Lord Xemnas?
His usual spot?
The Chamber of Repose?
Yes. Go and see for yourself.
Oh, I know who Xehanort is, Chijito.
That isn't funny! I suppose I have no choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
That Axel?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive.
Or is that somebody new?
Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
But it's called Organization 13, and there's 13 of you.
I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Something.
Mario.
That puts the organization's count at 11.
Oh, I guess they did lose some people.
And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Xleen, welcome to the stream on YouTube this time.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it.
Yeah, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube because, I don't know, I get a decent amount of views from either, but I find that most people enjoy my stream on YouTube more than Twitch.
Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret?
Look at that anime hair.
How long ago was it?
Anime ass locks.
When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose.
Oh, yeah.
If you recall,
they do say his name a lot.
We spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts.
Was this cutscene even in the first one?
It was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise.
Oh, it's pretty good for
The
you
first thing
because it
Xemnas
explains
did
a
once
shit
he
ton
got
of stuff.
rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can and he talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
That's what I figured. I didn't remember this cutscene at all.
Eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I love that anybody who hasn't already been revealed yet wears their hood up.
Yours, for we need to prepare the new facility immediately. But there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
2 to be exact, so that Organization 13 can have 13 members again.
Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place, anyway?
Do you remember Castle Oblivion?
Shared his intentions with us.
Technically, you wouldn't really have a good idea of remembering what Castle Oblivion was. It's where Chain of Memories takes place.
Oh.
The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.
Ventus? Because the one that he's got right now is Aqua. Characters from Birth by Sleep. Which I suppose a lot of these cutscenes would make more sense if we had seen if we'd played Birth by Sleep already, but if we had played the games in chronological order, some things would make more sense and some things would make even less sense. That's why we're playing them in order of release.
Okay. So I get the natural experience.
Yeah, though we did technically skip over Chain of Memories, but that's just because I don't think Chain of Memories really has enough to be considered a good game. At least one that is good to be played on stream.
Hey, you guys are looking lively.
Scram!
Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13?
Isn't this music, dude?
I bet you can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
I've got a 6-side mullet.
Oh, I told them they were sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts.
Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
You can't trick us.
Silence, traitor.
What?
Remember who Sora is. Sora is Roxas, right? Well, Roxas was originally part of Organization 13.
Yeah, but like, why did he suddenly switch personalities?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Dance, water, dance.
And here is the hardest boss for speedruns. Yep. Because you've got, like, I think it's something like,
Got about 45 seconds to defeat about 45,
Shadow clones.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
I guess that's a thing.
Alright.
I need to mess with my my quick draw menu some more because I don't really like the skills that I have on it right now. You hear him saying "ow"?
Yes.
Ow. That one was much easier.
Yeah.
Come on. Heal. There we go. What I need to have on my hotbar is that one ability, the ability that means reflect. I need reflect on my hotbar. Reflect would be so much more useful here.
Yeah.
Man, Daffy, or not Daffy, but Donald is just absolutely taking it. Like he's almost dead. He is dead now.
You got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm. First time using limit form. I got messed up out of it. I had access to my limits, but I didn't. It took me too long to realize how to get to them. This boss fight is annoying.
I don't like this fight at all.
Well, it would be so much easier if I had my long range magic at my fingertips, but I took them off of my hotbar to try and try a new magic setup that I don't like. Okay, shadow clones. Come on, we can do this. This is so agonizing. I can see why this would be annoying for speedruns, though, for sure. But we've almost got it. There we go. There in the shortcut menu, they replace all magics but not items. Yeah. Oh, they were also in the shortcut menu. Okay. That would have been easier to access. I didn't realize that they replaced like magic in the shortcut menu as well.
Oh. Now he disappears.
Oh, is he gone? Did we beat him? Beat him?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
Thank you, Donald.
We gotta go help our friends out first.
Donald, the voice of reasons. Voice of reason.
Sorry.
I try.
Then let's go.
We didn't get the pumpkin keyblade yet, did we?
There you are.
I don't know. Somebody's angry.
Why does Mickey wear an Organization 13
I don't
robe
know.
as well?
I don't like it.
Because that's definitely not what he wore at the end of the first game.
That is a question I would really like him to answer.
You sure have lots of friends to help. So, I guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yay!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Look out!
Oh!
Oh no, Goofy.
No, Goof. Not Goof!
Goofy!
No.
Goof dead.
The king's captain. You gotta get up.
Come on, wake up!
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
What?
Goofy?
Goofy.
Come on, you have taken much bigger hits than that
You
through this
really
plot.
have, honey. You've been exploded. You've been thrown off cliffs. You.
They'll pay for this.
Yeah, they fucking will.
I'm sorry. Hearing Mickey say they'll pay for this and then pulling out a fucking keyblade.
Sorry, Goofy.
Goofy is down. I repeat, Goofy's down.
Goof down. Goof down. I repeat, we have a goof down.
I wanted to see something. No, we didn't, did we?
Huh?
Well,
Oh,
that's fine. That's a that is a really good keyblade in the later game. Yeah, Goof dead.
Mm.
Now, let's see here. I actually want. Let's see here. Draws in nearby orbs,
Goof
increases
is
the
a
effect
dad,
duration,
so
increases
Dad's
the
still
damage, the
dead.
finishing move in the arrow. Yeah, we'll do that one for that setup. As for me, I'm fine with continuing to use Circle of Life, but I need to change my custom menu back. Circle definitely still needs to be lightning. Wherever that went. Thunder. I don't like Fire. I would rather have Blizzara. Instead of Magnet, I would like Reflect. There we go.
Do it.
I can work with this magic menu. Defeat all the Heartless. Thank you, Yuffie. So I technically lose. The only dry form that I can use right now would be to do limit form. Bam. Lightning.
Nice.
Or iced him. And so we move forward.
I'll help out.
Hey, Leon. I guess having Magnet in this section wouldn't have actually been terrible. Because we're fighting a bunch of smaller enemies.
Yeah.
Like, this would have been the perfect time to have Magnet, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
you keep changing it out when you realize
yeah.
you need it.
I changed it right when I realized that it would have been better for that, but like for this thing and that thing.
particular area, yeah.
Because like, I'm currently using it, which would be great for fighting individual enemies, not for fighting hordes.
Yeah. Oh well.
See, look, my outfit.
Very cute.
Yeah, Magnet would have been good for that. Actually, if we're gonna keep doing segments like this, can I gain access to my menus again, or am I stuck with this? I'm stuck with this. Damn. Oh well. Hey, Tifa. I like that they're actually using their moves from the games that they come from. Oh, I saw what I needed to do there. I couldn't tell what I was supposed to do with those reaction commands, but I saw what I was supposed to do after the fact. Thanks, Tifa.
I want to hear Sora sing some more.
We have to get more magic skill to do that. Hey, Cloud. I guess you're technically a friend. I'm not sure I would have considered you that, but I guess the game considers you that.
He might not be a friend, but he's not a foe.
I guess. Technically, he was only fighting on the bad guy side last time because he something.
He got it wrong.
I think something like that. Yeah.
Wait, why don't we have Donald in our party?
Because it keeps giving us other party members.
Okay.
I'm sure when we get to the end of this, we will have our other party members back.
Okay.
Or we'll have Donald back. Goof is still down for the count.
Goof will come back. He'll come back.
Are you okay?
Oh, look, our keychain is
I'm fine.
the little Simba head.
Oh.
Hey, fellas!
Goofy's back.
What's the catch?
Goofy!
What's about to happen?
You know, that really hurt.
Also hurt when you left me.
Worse, Your Majesty, I get bumped on the head all the time.
See, we said that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Donald is not having it.
Wow, that hurt too.
Don't you ever do that again.
The Three Musketeers.
That was a good movie.
I think the Three Musketeers is an actual zone in Dream Drop Distance.
That's awesome.
Because I specifically remember you work with the Mickey from the Three Musketeers in that world.
And it's not King Mickey.
And it's not King Mickey. He actually, like, he points out, he's like, wow, it's really interesting that you know my name. It's like, well, yeah, you're Mickey. You're King Mickey. Of course we would know your name. More torn pages. That's 2 worlds we can go to now.
Torn pages?
No, this is going to be the Great Mall map. Or the map of this area, at least.
Okay. I guess maps are important too.
They definitely help it. They definitely make it easier moving around.
They do.
Guess we are getting towards that 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah.
Already. Let's see what happens at the beginning of next area. If it gets too long, we did just save.
Yeah.
Huh? What's with them?
Oh.
An army of Heartless on one side.
Hey!
An army of nobodies on the other? Nope. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. It's Xemnas.
It's the guy who's got Ansem.
You mean it's his nobody?
The leader of Organization 13.
Xemnas.
Wait a minute. Now I know.
Mickey actually would know here. Wait, do we get a sweet cutscene about, like, old Mickey?
Do we?
I guess he's technically, like, younger Mickey.
Wise Ansem, I am here to seek your advice.
Don't get cure magic in this game because, as far as I remember, it always gives you full HP no matter the level.
Glad we have the opportunity.
I guess I could be
speak
wrong.
Like this, my friend. I'm intrigued by your
He
hypothesis.
just has a ice
I'm
lolly.
finding it difficult to stave off the urge to test it. Still, I'm concerned about the stability of the worlds.
Yep. That's what worries me too.
I just...
The door.
Why is Mickey wearing, like, Sora clothing?
I love it. It's so cute. Maybe that's adventurer clothing.
I guess.
Warrior clothing.
It's definitely Final Fantasy enough with as many zippers and buckles as it has.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it!
Okay.
Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
Xehanort.
Xehanort.
Those thoughts are best forgotten.
He looks just like him. All the people out there who have played Birth by Sleep know what I mean. I'm purposely making vague comments.
I know.
Now I remember.
You did that a lot.
Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice. The leader of Organization 13 is Xehanort's nobody.
The guy who's not handsome. Okay.
You can tell this is a pre-rendered cutscene because of how shitty the quality looks right now in comparison to what it looks like whenever we're actually playing.
Yeah.
Because the pre-rendered cutscenes have the original, like, graphics. So this is what the game originally looked like. But maybe, like, a more, like, but worse because in-game it would have looked worse.
Yeah.
We just have better looking in-game models because we're actually running a better in-game HD engine. Defeat all the enemies. It's one of these missions, huh?
Well, here we go. Oh, they have really small HP bars.
Yeah, I mean, most of these things usually end up being this. And they usually give you a good grouping of enemies to do, like, this shit with.
Yeah.
Where you just slice through as many of them as you can at once. Also, like, a good chunk of the Heartless in this area are not real.
Oh.
Like, they look like they're rendered on screen, but they're not.
Oh.
Like, a good chunk of the ones that are, like, further out in the fight, that you can't actually hurt them.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
See how, like, I'm making almost a perfect circle in front of me? I'm spamming triangle, hoping that something happens. Because that's all you do in these fights. You just spam triangle and hope that something eventually shows up to grab and, like, deal damage with. I'm just gonna... This guy's my buddy. I'm just gonna keep on... I'm just gonna hang on to him. Ah, he stopped. He stopped producing... Oh, here we go. Produced. This is a great place to level up limit form. Oh, that's actually a good point. Even if it is just doing this shit, it's still leveling up my limit form. Let's see here. That's what I was worried about, is I don't actually gain much drive when doing that attack.
Are you just reflecting right now?
Yeah. I was trying to spam out my my mana bar so that I could get drive up faster. It sucks that doesn't actually get me drive, but...
Yeah.
But I've got max drive now, so whenever I have MP again, I'll switch out to using my drive form again. Actually, I'll do it now, because I've almost got... Oh, I guess I bet I get my magic back immediately. Oh, the only attack that doesn't get... Oh, I have the only ability Replaced with high potions. Great.
Mm.
I guess I should just not use high potions anymore. I should replace my potions with the cure, because then I can, you know, cure plus all the other things.
How many of these things are we supposed to kill? 1,000, I'm guessing?
I'm assuming 1,000 Heartless. A 1,000 seems like the number they would want you to defeat during this section.
Yeah.
It definitely, because, like, the number seems to be, like, definitely thinning. I, like, see how many are gone now? It's just, like, it's a very small force of enemies that I have to fight now. It's like every time that I do that, more and more of them that are, like, technically the not, the not real ones just, like, fade out of existence. And eventually I'll only be left, I bet at the very end when there's, like, 20 some odd left, I will only have the ones that aren't dead left.
Yeah. Alright, 10 more.
Yep, here's the last guy. I'm defeating you with Reflect only.
Guard break. Cool.
Mm-hmm. The only limit that doesn't get interrupted by enemy attacks replaced by high potions. That's amazing. It's too good. And that is right, it's referred to the 1,000 as the 1,000 Heartless fight.
Right.
Yeah, the speed run of this is really interesting because it's only 4 hours long. So it would be
wow.
like, it would be done in like a little bit longer than our regular stream time to beat the game.
Wow.
The whole game.
That's too much. So extra.
Because when you know exactly what you're supposed to do and exactly where you're supposed to go and exactly how many enemies you're supposed to kill, like, the game goes by really fast.
Yeah.
Your Majesty!
Xehanort!
How long has it been since I abandoned that name?
Out with it, nobody! Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king.
Stop!
Well,
Nope. Mickey is just going so that he doesn't have to answer any questions.
Yep, pretty much. That's it.
That's 100% the reason why Mickey just jumped.
That is the only reason he just jumped.
Show our duty.
Are all the Heartless gone? Yeah, because I think that's where all the Heartless were teaming. Yeah.
Way to fall right into their trap.
Hey, Axel. I know his real name.
Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
Xemnas?
The guy you just saw. He's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Organization 13
It's Ansem with an X in it.
Heartless?
Man, you're slow. Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is after.
So what are those guys gonna do with your hearts?
I'm not telling.
Tell us!
You're the one who kidnapped Kairi.
Bingo. The name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Where is Kairi?
Got it memorized?
Please.
You gotta memorize, asshole. Where is she?
Look, about Kairi, I'm sorry.
Axel.
Uh-oh.
We'll ensure he receives the maximum punishment.
That's right, because Axel also left the organization.
Mm-hmm.
don't care about any of that. Just let me into the realm of darkness, okay?
If it's Kairi you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
Take me to her.
Is she that important to
Tess.
Yeah, more than anything.
Alright, see you later, Chijito. We're about done anyway. We're probably gonna cut it off at the end of this cutscene.
If it ends.
He's begging.
Please.
Why would he prostrate himself so?
You really do care for her. In that case,
die.
The answer's no.
You rotten!
Are you angry? Do you hate me? Then take that rage and direct it at the Heartless. Pitiful Heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. And yet, they know not the true power of what they hold.
I always like that the Heartless kind of all had a similar design. Like if they have a face, it's like this, like the zigzaggy mouth.
Yeah.
They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make kingdom hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
Oh.
What in the world do you think you're prattling on about?
Hey, we found out she's alive.
Kingdom Hearts belongs to me. The heart of all kingdoms. The heart of all that lives. A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts must be my dominion.
Maleficent, no! No more Heartless!
I do not take orders from you.
Even more Heartless.
Fool.
No bodies.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Is she helping us?
While I keep these creatures at bay, you devise a way to vanquish them forever.
Maleficent.
She's helping us.
Do not misunderstand me. I shall have my revenge on you yet.
Maleficent!
Leave now.
I don't
Maleficent
take
can handle
orders from
herself.
you.
Dargon mode?
Maleficent can handle herself.
What about...
What about Dargon mode?
Now then, where did we leave off?
Huh?
He wants you to kill the Heartless.
Which side are you guys on anyway?
The Heartless ally with whoever's the strongest.
Every time we beat him, the hearts release. He's like,
Yes,
ooh,
sir.
butterfly.
Extract more hearts.
No! The hearts! Maybe everything we've done, maybe it was all for nothing. What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles. You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
Secret Ansem Report 1.
Alright.
We haven't read any of those. They're just like lore items about like what Ansem's entire thing was. They really help like flesh out the story.
Donald! Goofy!
But we're not gonna read those.
Those three aren't
Not
going
in
down
stream
that
at least.
The Keyblade's chosen one. He's a lucky kid.
Is this the only game
See you soon.
where he is voiced?
I don't know.
I feel no. He's got a voice in at least Dissidia and at least Crisis Core. But the problem with both of those games as far as like characters go is
Sora knows the truth now.
yeah, I don't know.
The more Heartless that he defeats, the closer he is to becoming our perfect puppet. This new knowledge will make him that much harder to control.
I feel like he's the only one so far that has actually been like emotionless.
Whatever his circumstances, Sora has never been able to help himself from saving people from the Heartless. It's what his pure little heart wants.
There. The dice have been cast.
Oh, this
Things are in
asshole.
motion. He can't stop this.
Nothing is set in stone. If the dice aren't in your favor, it will share Demyx's fate.
The fun is in not knowing, isn't it? What is the point
Yeah, we
of
beat
betting on
Demyx.
something if
Just
you
all the way.
already know the outcome?
Are you sure that defeating him won't derail the organization's plan?
If he is to die so easily,
That voice does not match that body.
no use to us.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It's not in my nature to hold back.
I guess we're fighting him next then. But where does that put us?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's anywhere, is it near a save point?
Is it? That's the real question.
That music says we're on the overworld map.
I guess sometimes help comes from unexpected places.
Sure does.
Where's Goofy?
Sometimes, I mean, he's probably in like
The
the third
camera
seat that, yeah, that the camera angle does not allow us to see there. Is this cutscene seriously not over?
Maybe everything we've done.
Who saved us,
maybe
I
it was
guess.
all for nothing. What am
I
I
guess-
supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles! You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
Oh, we got magicked out, I guess. I didn't realize that seemed to be... Only half of that got picked up on microphone. I did not realize how long this cutscene was going to be. We might end up going the full 3 hours.
It must be the
I should have known that, like, we were, like, a good half hour into the next, like, save point.
Kairi! Riku!
Oh, well, 9:30 is not terrible.
Not. Uh-oh.
It's a box.
What is it?
It's a box.
Are you sure you want to open that?
Oh.
Oh,
It has a picture of
shit.
Roxas.
Gorge! It's the gang from Twilight Town. There's Hayner, Pence, Olette, and,
Roxas.
Yudorama.
No. The name just popped into my head. This is Roxas.
Are you sure you want to eat
Well.
that?
Salty. No. Sweet.
Hmm?
Oh, it's the key.
Oh. Okay.
Or I guess it's technically the keyhole. Well, alrighty then. I can definitely feel myself being ready for this to be over. Like I'm out of things to say. I don't have any quips left. It's just like us watching the cutscene, and I'm just kind of like glazing over.
I gotta look for Kyrie.
What?
Ice cream from inside the box. Mmm, it's refreshing and tastes really good. The picture shows him. There's Hayner and the gang in front of the old mansion in Twilight Town.
All right.
Alrighty then. I suppose that fixes,
Photo and some ice cream. Wonder if there's some sort of clue. And who would have left them for us anyway?
Riku?
You think?
Just this feeling I got.
Yeah! Well, almost, yeah!
Yeah, look, you can see Goofy's feet behind him. They're
Okay,
in just
yeah.
like a perfect triangle, and the camera angle is exactly in line. Like you can see Donald's chair from here as well.
I can't use the Keyblade. That would only help the organization.
But Sora, I think you have to use it. If we don't fight them, the Heartless will keep on hurting folks.
That is a predicament.
Mm-hmm. There also seems to still be a chapter in there that we can do. But now there's chapters in like every world.
Oh, snap.
And like this entire area is blocked off, so we have to do the chapters in these worlds first.
All right.
Well, we've got a lot ahead of us now.
All right.
I guess we're nowhere near the end of the game that we thought we were. Even though we're 137 137 hours in. Oh, well. Well, thank you everybody who came out to the stream. This was a fun one. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be able to do it on Friday because you are helping your grandmother put up the Christmas tree on Black Friday.
Yep.
Right after Thanksgiving.
Every Black Friday.
That seems dumb.
It is.
But anyway, thank you everybody who came out to the stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been CPQ.
Hi.
This has been Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2 HD, 2.5 HD Remix, whatever you want to call it, Final Mix. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.